What's up, everybody? Just got out of the shower, so my hair is super fluffy because I just washed it. I can't wash it every day because it gets super fluffy like this. My hair is super crazy full if when I do wash it. Anyway, point of this video really quick: how to properly plan out your day or like your to-do list. I'm actually about to do this right now. I do this every night. So got my to-do list thing planner I carry with me everywhere. So about to start on a new page here in the planner here. Now this is what I want to carry with me throughout the day. You know, doesn't matter about the lines and all, just, you know, write everything. I got certain things I, you know, certain quotes I like down here at the bottom. I constantly write certain things I like to think throughout the day and whatnot. Time I go to bed, time I wake up, how many days are left to a certain goal I have. It's gonna be 75. Tomorrow will be. Put that up and put the date and all the good stuff. Then I'll list it out. Now up here on my dry erase board, what I do. Now what you want to do is, there's some goals I got, or like, yeah, stuff I need to do for the week and whatnot. But what you want to do first off, before you write it down in your planner, or you can as well, but you're gonna waste a page. So just do it on a piece of paper that you don't want, or on a dry erase board is good. So just say you're writing out your day. Okay, you got A to do, B to do, C to do, D to do, E to do, F to do, G to do. We'll just go there. Okay, just say you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things to do. Okay, and you may have more than that, as I do, and maybe you do, or, you know, everybody's busy, right? I guess. But need to have goals and dreams, guys. There's a study, real quick. There's a study. I'm trying to think. I have to put my hair up in a bun tomorrow, probably. There's a study though done on Harvard men. I can't remember the exact number. Now, don't quote me on this, but it was a study done on Harvard men. I'm just gonna use a number. Just say it was 100 men done, like on a graduating senior class. Like, only everybody had goals, right? They asked all the men, you know, what's their goals and stuff. Some, whatever, didn't have any, I think. And so, like, everybody had goals, I think. Only 3 of them had written down definite, determined goals. Like, they actually had goals written down on paper, exactly what they wanted in life. The other 97 didn't. They had goals, they didn't have them written down. 20 years later, they did a study. It was the same. They followed up with them. The 3 that wrote their goals down had accomplished, I forgot the percent more, but they accomplished way more in their life than the other 97 who didn't write anything down. So, you know, there's multiple people. Les Brown say it, I believe. Zig Ziglar might say it. There's other people. I mean, say actually writing down what you're thinking and your goals and stuff actually on paper activates your subconscious mind. It is wild that if you think, keep a journal and you write down things and you're thinking on paper, it really gives you gives you great mental clarity and gives you good follow through on your thoughts. You can have really clear, long thought out thoughts. It's really awesome. So make sure you write down your goals if you don't. But once you gotta sit down and think about what you really want in life, not anybody else, what you want in life. I'm kind of getting off topic here, but this is important for the video. You gotta have goals, guys. Same thing. If a ship leaves harbor and it has no destination, no captain, you know, driving the ship, it just goes out of harbor. Where's it gonna go? It's just gonna end up in the side of on the side of a beach somewhere, turn over, just spinning in circles out in the ocean, right? It's not gonna technically get anywhere because it has nowhere to technically go. But if it starts out with a captain, we're going to this destination, 99 times out of 100 is going to get there, right? Same thing with a plane. I think Zig Ziglar says this. I believe Zig Ziglar. He says, basically, he did a whole, I ain't gonna break it all down, but he did a whole breakdown with the one of the best archers in the world. He was saying, basically, I went down to how can you hit a target that you can't see, right? Because he said, I bet that I can make you hit better than this guy. And this guy was like the best archer in the world. He could split arrows in half from a couple hundred yards away. He was saying, I bet I could make you hit better than he could if I blindfolded him and spun him around 30 times and faced him in the wrong direction. You could say, of course, he couldn't hit a target he can't see. So then he says, well, how can you expect him to hit a target you can't see? How do you expect to hit a goal that you don't have? How are you gonna, in the next 5-10 years, you're gonna arrive, at your goals and dreams of what you're doing today, because the goals you put down today are gonna get you to the certain place. You see what I'm saying? So write down goals, guys. Even if it's one thing you can think of, you gotta sit down. It doesn't matter what anybody else wants. Success is different for everybody. So define success for yourself. Sit down, write down a major goal you want. Message me if you want. So I do some of these. I'm starting up a Jim Rohn playlist. Listen to that; it's really great. And I got some great audiobooks. I don't know if I got those in playlists yet, but you need to check those out, guys. Feed your mind positivity. One single thought can change your life. Anyway, though, back to this. Just wanted to say that I thought it was very important for this, because you gotta have your goals, guys. So when you're sitting down your day, okay, just say it's whatever, Monday, okay. You're writing down your goal. Okay, what am I gonna do first? Well, what you do, it sounds very simple, guys, but actually applying it, it's still very simple to apply, but I feel like a lot of people don't. You always hear the thing, first things first. So what do? Let's just say you wrote this out first. Okay, let's just say, okay, whatever. But C is the most important thing to do, right? Like, you have to get that done that day. Well, no matter if you wrote them out like this, normally people you just write them out like this, right? And that's how you go your day. You do that. But if C is the most important thing, when you're writing out your day, you do C first. Okay, and you wipe C off of there. Okay, after I get C done, what's the next most important thing out of all these? What's the most important? Because something has to be the most important. Everything can't be equally important. There has to be something more important than the others. So if it's B, you mark B out. You write it there. Okay, then if it's E, you keep doing this, guys. You keep going from importance. So the more important to the least. My freaking marker's running out right here. To the least important, all the way throughout your day. Most important first, least important last. I know that sounds simple, guys, but I didn't do that for the longest time. I would just, just kind of get up and go, and I've been reading and watching stuff, and a lot of other people do that as well. So I wanted to get this quick video out here. And another thing, when you're making out your day, do it. I think Jim Rohn might have said, somebody says it's better to plan the day, when you plan, it's better to plan the day tomorrow today. You know what I'm saying? How can you build a house? You can't build the house until it's already finished in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You can't start anything until it's already finished, because once you have it finished here, you know what you want it to look like, what you want to do, so then you start on it. So same thing with this. You can experiment with doing it at night and in the morning. Me, I like doing it at night so I can get up, know exactly what I got to do, and I think about it. Just get up, read my to-do list, go after it. So reading this book right now, The One Thing. I've actually already read this probably a couple years ago, but that's what the main thing about it pretty much is finding out what's the most important thing you can do, and then doing that until it's completely finished, and then going to the next thing. Like, no matter what, there's one most important thing. And it kind of goes great with me making this video. I just thought I'd make this video, and it was kind of fitting that I'm reading this. I'm in Tai Lopez's Millionaire Mentor program, and he even says that we go over a bunch of different, I believe I'll be on live call 10 tomorrow, which is Tuesday. But he says, that's one thing. When you're planning out your day, you can't just do it like that. You have to write it all out, and then rewrite it back out in order of most important. Not what you want to do the most. What's the most important? You do that first, and you go down. And he just recommends he gives us homework every week. And that was this homework this week, was to read this book. Even though some of us have read it, he said, read it again or listen to it on audiobook. Couldn't find the audiobook. I didn't want to pay for it. I know I could find it if I paid for it. I'm just going to read it again. So I've been reading it. He said at least read half of it. I would definitely be through with half of it. So I don't know. I thought that'd help. Any little tips here. Like I said, I'm always try to post helpful stuff, entertainment stuff sometimes too, but try to help you guys, whether it's just bodybuilding or life in general stuff I'm learning. I feel that can help you as well. Anyway, that's it for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. like the video if you did like it. Comment down below any kind of, if you want to chat about any kind of comments or thoughts you got on this. And anyway, see you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy. Go make y'all some gains. Peace out.